Hey guys, it's Candy. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm working with some hair, yes, from InsBeauty on Amazon. That's InsBeauty. And this is their kinky straight human hair. It's crochet hair. It is their invisible micro loop. And as you can see, it has a thread in the middle, which is super firm and strong. So let's get into the installation. My hair is already washed and blown out. And for today's look, because it's a kinky texture hair, I am going to go ahead and leave some of my hair out around the perimeter of my head. So I just go ahead and twist that off and then get right into the braid pattern. The braid pattern for today's look is pretty simple. We are just braiding back. However, because I'm doing the leave out around the edges, I'm going to also do a leave out for my part. So I'm going to do a small leave out on the side, which I am parting off right now. And as soon as I part off that section, I just go ahead and make sure I twist that off out of the way, and I do the same thing in the middle, right? So we're going to be rocking this as if it is growing out of our scalp. And I chose to do the leave out on my edges because I do quite a bit of crochet styles and this can take a toll on your edges. So I want to make sure that as often as possible, I do give that a break. So this is the hair up close, guys. I love that crimped look. And I'm just starting off with the installation, making sure that I do not insert any hair on that section of hair that I left off in the very back for my leave out. So we go ahead and start on the first row of braid, and I just go across the line of braids, and I'm going to continue in an upward direction. And this is how it is so far. This is after installing, yes, only one pack. So we have 3 packs still remaining. So 1 pack did that trick. All right, so continuing. So a little bit more about the hair, guys. As I said before, this is from InsBeauty, and they are on Amazon. How convenient, how quick and easy you can access this hair. It's the kinky straight human hair, yaki human hair, and this is 18 inches long. I did go ahead and receive 4 packs, which is equivalent to 200 strands, and the weight of that is 240 grams. I did, however, only use 3 packs, so in total I used 150 strands, and these are pre-separated, so it is so easy to work with, guys. You just pick one off and you are in business. And what that invisible micro loop does is allow for you to only have to make one knot, okay? So even though it's human hair and human hair tends to be hard to knot, that thread in the middle, perfect. All right, so I did go ahead and finish one side, so now I am moving on to the other side. So again, guys, remember I did do a small leave out as a side part, and I did also do the same thing in the middle for a middle part option. And so I am just going ahead and putting the hair on all of the other braids, making sure to leave that section out. All right, so we are pretty much done. And guys, I don't know about you, but I am already loving how the hair looks. Okay, loving it. It was so natural looking. It was so lightweight. It was feather light and absolutely soft. Can't nobody tell me that this is not growing out of my scalp, and I did not grow 10 inches of hair overnight. Okay, so now I am going ahead and undoing that twisted down leave out section that I did earlier, starting with the portion in the middle, and right away my biggest concern, which is the blending. Already pleased, yes, because it blends well. Yes, my twist out was able to mimic the crimped look of the kinky straight human hair. Okay, so of course I'm now undoing also the hair on the perimeter so that we can go ahead and just finish up and tighten up the entire look. So having removed my twist in the middle, I also have to do the same for the side part. So I'm just going ahead and taking that down and then going ahead and trying to do some blending action But guys, pretty much, so far I am absolutely in love with how it looks, and voila, this is what I was able to achieve. Yes, guys, the 18-inch, the length was perfect. But when I tell you guys that it is so easy to wear, and guys, it blends perfectly with my hair texture, I was in protective style heaven. Okay, so of course, I am there playing with the blending to see, how it would look if I was to try to style the hair. Of course, you already know what time it is. That's what I do. I do styling options. But let's brush through this hair. There is no shedding. Why? Because of the micro loop. Yeah, the hair is so securely fastened into that loop. It is ridiculous. All right, so guys, we are now going to go ahead and just try a few styles. And I always go simple. I do, the most basic styles so that it is easy to mimic it as a DIY. And mostly because when I'm styling my hair, it's usually just to get the hair off of my face, in case I don't want, to be bothered on a particular day. I can go ahead and just spin it off. So this is my first option. Yeah. Yeah. Go girl. Work it. Work it. Work it. All right. And so now I am playing with the side part. Of course, the side part is big for me. I am not by nature a middle part girl. I am more of a side part girl. If you see me 99% of the times, I'm rocking a side part. And so this was super duper important. And so this looks so natural. Forgive me, pardon me for sounding like a broken record, but it does look real and natural. Comment down below and tell me if you do not agree. Okay? Tell me if you do not agree. And I did just go ahead and pin off one side just for a little elevated look. And guys, this is how the back is. Look how full. I do believe I'm able to turn some heads and trick some crowds with this one, okay? All right, but of course, my all-time favorite half up, half down is a must. So I definitely had to try that one out, which was a win-win-win. But thanks to InsBeauty, InsBeauty on Amazon, you did that. I love the hair so much, guys. Of course, you know that I will definitely share all the details about the hair with you guys, so no need to worry. Thanks for watching. Catch you on my next one, and I will leave all the links down below. Until next time, bye.